What's poppin'? It's your boy Speed Man, and I'm back again with a part two of relationships in 2025. As you can see, that's different from last podcast episode. I got less people, but why is that? Because people are unreliable. That's why. So if the people I'm supposed to have like 3, 4, 5 people here right now. So, but they're not here, and it's cool because the 2 people that's here, I rock with them. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it's like a family reunion right now. We good. So I'm not really too worried about it. But the point of every podcast episode is to get experiences from different people and hopefully learn some. And if you don't learn some, then you at least be entertained by their answers, and just give you something to watch and listen to on a nice Sunday afternoon. So, but we ain't gonna waste no time, man. I'm gonna introduce y'all. This is my man's Dwayne, aka Righteous.
What up? What up?
He's a rapper, man. Good friend of mine's. I've done a lot of tattoos on him.
For sure.
We gotta make some music.
Yes, sir.
Done some music videos for him, and man, he's a big supporter. You see, he's here right now. I just hit him up last minute. When I hit you up, yesterday?
Last night.
Yeah, look at that. I said, hey, you free tomorrow? Yep. All right. Yep, I'll be there. I like those type of people in my life. I like those type of people, man.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Because I'm letting everybody else know for a week or whatever, and they still ain't showing up. I'm like, bro, come on now. And then I have the beautiful Alicia. Look, how would I look if I would explain our friendship is so crazy, right? This is my drunk club talking buddy. Me and her be having the deepest conversations. We be in the club and just in the corner be like, yeah, we talking like this. We have God conversations, relationship conversations. We be in, and I like that, because it's not always like the best setting to do it in, but she listens. I be needing a vent and she listens, she give feedback, and that means a lot to me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So how you doing today?
I'm doing lovely. I am so happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
And I plan on doing, y'all seen short film stuff with both of them. And, that's what it is. But we going to get right into it, man. This is Club Dixon, like I said. I want to say my slogan. I forgot what our slogan was back in the day. It says, we was like, if you not grown, you can't be here. Something like that. I forgot what we said. Obviously, it's a club. So, you know what I'm saying? Got the Jigga Juice. You feel me? This ain't nothing special, but the Jigga Juice, you feel me?
I got a can.
He's twisted.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, man, let's get into it. I hope people learn from it, and we gonna go crazy. I use ChatGPT for a lot of my stuff, but this was one I was just like, I was gonna ask this. This is gonna be the last question, but I feel like I'm gonna ask it first, just to get things flowing out of my own brain instead of using ChatGPT. So the question I was gonna ask was, because we said something about it a little bit earlier, was nope. I'm gonna ask this question first, and then I'm gonna go into this one. Has a relationship ever changed your beliefs about family, marriage, or commitment? You can go first.
Family, relationships, or commitment? Yes. Not about family, because family for me has always been the pillar to my life. My family has been so supportive of me. But during certain relationships where it was either toxic or just not a good place for me to be in, it put strain on the family for sure. So in that way, yeah, but it didn't change the way I thought about my family, but it changed the family dynamic. Whereas it was just like, okay, why are you dealing with this person still? Like, she obviously doesn't have the best interests for you in mind, and we do. We're your family, so listen to us, not her. And so relationships definitely. So I've been in relationships where I was just like, well, I'll never do that again. I was in a relationship where the woman was very insecure, and it took me a while to finally be done with that relationship because I wanted to fix it. I wanted to make her not feel so insecure, but it was beyond what I could accomplish because it wasn't me. It was something in her that was insecure and in her mind that made her believe I didn't have her best interest, or I was cheating, or I was lying, and these sorts of things. So when it comes to that, yes, I definitely was like, I will never put myself in a situation ever again to be the one, oh, you're cheating, you're lying to me, you're doing this, you're doing that. When that happens, I'm out. Like, cause I've always been the most faithful person I could be. I never put my hands on a woman. I never cheated on a woman. I don't even raise my voice at a woman. I feel like I feel like I'm a good guy. And so when those accusations come out, I'm just like, where are you getting this from? You know, like, so it was really just like, okay, I'll never put myself in that situation ever again.
Yeah, I would.
Repeat the question one more time. It says, has relationships ever changed your beliefs on family, marriage, or commitment?
For me, I would say I didn't really have a situation where it affected my family so much, but I would say my friends. Um, I was in a toxic relationship where I was finding myself lying to my friends a lot. I would choose to do things with him instead of doing things with them, even though they asked me first to do something. So, and typically most people would say, well, aren't you supposed to choose your man, obviously over your friends, which is true. You should. However, I think your friends are important in your life as well. And there were a lot of times where I was just lying about little things to them and it got really, really bad. So I would say that that was a very hard time in my life, but definitely was an eye opener to my first experience of a toxic relationship for sure. So
Okay. And for me to answer the question, has it changed my beliefs on family, commitment, or marriage? I feel like I've been recently. It's been yanking me left and right. I feel like, especially since I've been in this little, in my ministry, is just like sometimes you just gotta do things alone because a lot of people just don't have the same mission as you, and if they don't, that'll stop what God has made for you. But I feel like if you want that, God will give you a person that is on the same, that's going to support your mission the whole way. So I wouldn't say I would be against marriage too much or commitment. Family, I'll be up and down between wanting a kid and not having wanting a kid. Simply because I like older women. So the older they are, there's always things that comes with complications when it comes to childbirth. So that's something I'm willing to put to the side if I happen to do marry and love an older woman. Obviously, when it's a younger chick, then it's up from there. But it's
can I ask a question? Do you think that you could possibly find someone that maybe doesn't have the same beliefs that you do, but you're able to persuade them into the beliefs that you would like for them to have?
I was gonna say, and see, and that was gonna be the next question.
Oh, okay, well then we'll wait.
That was gonna be the next question. That's why I open it up with the beliefs of family, marriage, and commitment. And then I was gonna say, now, pretty much what you just said. Like, do you believe that? Well, how would I want to say how would I word? How important it is? How important is it for someone to have the same belief system as you? And when I say believe, I mean really like spiritually, because I feel like when I say spiritually, everything else comes from that. Your values, how you treat your kids, blah blah blah. All that comes from your spiritual standpoint. So, how important is that to you, and why do you think that's important?
Man, number one, faith is the foundation where our lives are built on. So if the person doesn't have faith in God, and I'm not just saying, oh, you say a higher power, I'm talking about the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, like that has to be the foundation. Like you believe in the Messiah, you believe in Christ, you believe in God. So from that stems what your values are. Now if we're none of us are perfect at all. So you can profess to know and love God, and then you maybe go curse, or you might drink, or you might smoke, or you might do certain things that aren't always the best for your health, or you might make a decision that's not the best for your life. We're human beings. We all fall short of the glory of God, but as long as you profess to love God, and your actions, like when it comes to family, and you're not out here murdering people, you're not out here lying to people, you're not here stealing, cheating, because those are really the things that show your character. Like if you're a liar, if you're a cheater, if you steal, if you manipulate, then those are the things that really show your character. But it's just like if you say, okay, I love God, but I smoke a little bit, I might, hey, I ain't got no problem with that. Or if we have a difference of opinion, but we could talk about it and come to even agree to disagree, that's fine.
You ever dealt with it? Have you ever dealt with like trying to bring your faith into like a conversation with?
Yes, I have. It's difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it's difficult because but I've dated non-believers, so that I've dated believers where we were on the same page and we vibe it. Then I've dated unbelievers where it's just like they may have grew up Jehovah's Witness or something, and they don't know the Bible, or they don't know anything about anything dealing with God. And I'm just like, all right, so let me sit you down. And they're like, well, and I'm not a teacher either. So I found myself getting frustrated, like, oh, you don't get it. But, it's like, I don't know. So that also goes back to the relationship that I was in, where the girl was insecure, and I'm trying to, give her tools so she's not so insecure about herself and me, knowing that I love her. And I feel like that was me showing her that I love her, sharing my faith with her. But it just that was a tough one, man. That was a tough one. That was very tough.
So, how important is your belief when it comes to dealing with relationships? How important is that to you, and why is that important to you?
I would say from a woman's perspective, I think it's very important. I personally, I clearly struggle sometimes with my spirituality. Obviously, I believe in the Most High. But there was a point in my time going back to this, similar situation, like you said, with my previous relationship. And, Spee, you and I have had this conversation where I was dating a Hebrew Israelite, and they obviously wanted me to believe in their beliefs and everything. And so I think it is important for a man to lead and a woman to follow as well. But I think you should follow for the right reasons. And that would be where I would say it's really important to really have those similar beliefs, but make sure that if they're going to be similar beliefs, it's something that you actually believe in, and not you're not just doing it because of your partner, or because it just doesn't, to me, it doesn't seem right. It doesn't feel right, and you don't
Right.
really believe in it if you're not really in it. You know what I mean? So,
So was the I'm sorry, but was a situation with you and your ex? He was trying to get you to believe something that you didn't believe.
in the beginning, yes, because it was something I didn't fully understand. As the relationship progressed, I would say that I was starting to more, understand it. However, I was more so trying to understand it because I'm like, this is my partner, this is the person I want to be with. But I didn't fully like realize, like, okay, are you doing this because you really believe in this, or are you doing it because you want to stay in a relationship with this person? And this is the person that is obviously a part of this. And so there was a lot of things I didn't agree with, but then it was because this is my partner, this I'm gonna agree with it, unfortunately. You know what I mean? So yeah, to kind of just answer or piggyback off that, I would just say it is important to be on the same page, or have those similar beliefs. So
Let me. You want to say something?
I was just gonna say, don't be unequally yoked.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna try to keep this as short as possible because this is probably my favorite question. It's very important to have the same belief. Why? Because let's take if you don't know what, like I said, I believe in the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Now, I also believe that Jesus is Lord, He's King, He's God. So the way I view you is how my God views me. He died for me, He loved for me. So that's how I treat my woman. Like, I die for you, I love you, like that. And like me, I would never date a woman that is openly Muslim. She's a Muslim. Boom. She's a Jehovah's Witness. She's a anything else. Now, I'm more prone to date a person that doesn't have a belief because they're not filled with the doctrine yet. But that comes with there is a doctrine they believe, but it ain't. I call it the demon doctrine. Not playing, but it's a self doctrine, which is still kind of like I say in the demonic doctrine, where you kind of just like me. I kind of believe in God, but it's still the God that I make in my head. So it's just really just you anyway. So it's very important because it's like when it comes to values, like how you're going to treat your man, vice versa, how you're going to treat your woman, how are you supposed to raise your kids, how do you handle arguments? You know what I'm saying? How do you handle your friends you pick? How do you handle yourself when you're in public? And it's not saying that people that don't have the same belief as you don't construct themselves in a good way either, but it's less likely. And when the going gets tough, they don't know who to like. Cause like say like you can probably date a person. You can probably date an atheist that can submit to you. You submit back to them. Treat their kids right. Y'all both agreeing on it. But when things get real tough, that's when that belief starts to show. Okay, I made you mad, but are you going to stay in this marriage now? You know what I'm saying? That's when a lot of people, that's when things get tough, because for me, it's supposed to be, how God views it is to death do his part. But most people don't really do that nowadays. So it is important to have the same belief because that's where a lot of messed up, divorces come from. You don't see it can happen within the church, but if you look at statistics, divorces happen less for people that are in a religion. And Christianity is the highest of the most, but I say religion because religion does still help the majority regardless of which religion it is. I just believe there's a top one. But yeah, you definitely got to have the same belief system because, man, y'all gonna bump heads. Y'all gonna bump heads unless you got a person, unless you got a person that's just like, whatever, I'm cool, whatever you do, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, 100%.
okay. Has a friendship ever turned into something romantic, and how did it change the dynamic?
Has a friendship ever turned into something romantic, and
Like,
did it change
like
the
someone you just
dynamic?
thought you wouldn't even think was gonna be your girl, but the more you hung around them, you just like, you know what?
Honestly,
I'm gonna go for it.
honestly, no. Like I've never had that situation ever happen before, so I'm gonna just tap out and say no, and I'm gonna sit back
Right.
and let Alicia answer it.
Yeah, that's a no for me too. I don't look at my friends like that. I think once I've kind of established that you're my friend, or I've either put you in the friend zone, that's just kind of what it is, and I don't really see it going anywhere else. Just because I think at that point it might get a little messy, or some people's feelings might get hurt. So yeah, I mm, that's
Can I-
hard. That's hard because I do
Can
feel
I
like we
ask a
should be friends.
question? Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Why do women put men in the friend zone?
Well, I can only speak from my experience.
Okay, why do you put men in the friend zone?
I put them in the friend zone just because if I'm not attracted to them in that way, I don't really see the point in leading you on. I just feel like that is wrong because I wouldn't want to be led on like that either. So I would prefer, vice versa. I would prefer a man to just friend zone me if he didn't see me in that, same way. Because I kind of, again, like I said, then it gets messy because if you're intimate with this person, because I'm not going to sit here and say that all men are the same, but I have heard plenty of men say that, the genitals don't have a face. So, it doesn't matter if you're a friend, girlfriend, whatever, they're just going to do what you want to do. So I think at that point, it kind of gets a little messy. So you don't really want to, do that because then feelings get involved and all that. Yeah. So I just prefer not to go down that road.
That's a very
But I feel
grown
like-
woman answer.
I feel like men friend zone a lot of girls too.
True.
I know I do.
Yep.
But do you friend zone the ugly ones? Because I don't know. Are you friend zoning the ones that y'all?
Okay, look. That was a good one. I friend zoned the ugly ones. No, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, look, and it's not even. I don't like to even call people ugly like that. But it's just like if I'm not.
You're right. I
attracted to
should have
you,
said less attractive. Sorry.
I'm more like. I'm such a loving person. I'm just like, I might not even find you attractive, but if we just stay cool as friends, I might like you one day. That's how I look at it.
Okay.
Like, I might just like you one day. When all these girls done me wrong, all the pretty girls done me wrong, you'll just be there, and I'll be like, you
When
know what?
those 20s stop
know what? And that is so
spinning,
true.
and all those gold digging women
Facts.
disappear.
They do say that. Obviously, the ones that they consider. I've heard people say like, "Oh, I'll take the 4 over the one that's the 10 because she's more so out and about in the streets, want to talk to everybody in every man's face." All this, Look, at the end of the day, I'm not everybody's cup of tea either, so I get it. But
Yep.
I've heard, like I said, some people, you guys don't consider genitals with a face, so you will do anybody. So.
Dang,
That's what I
that's
just-
kind of messed
I'm
up
just
though.
saying, like, I don't really believe in a friend zone because you can't really say you friend zoned if you still smash.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Are
Look,
they considered a friend if you?
a girl that's friend zoned me, usually they're bad enough to friend zone me.
Facts.
If they're not all that, then you probably won't be. I'm probably not your friend. No, nah. I'm trying to think about people that friend zone me. I don't really get friend zone like that because I'm like,
I'm in
once I
the
see
friend
that you're
zone
not
right now.
interested, I'm gonna go over here anyway and deal with someone else, and then you're just my friend anyway. So I'm not really pursuing you. And see, I'm talking about. I think you probably talking about like a guy that comes and pulls up for you every time, and he does things for you, and then you're just like, yeah, he's still a friend. Nah, I'd never be caught doing that. Nah,
Food guy.
I would never be that guy where I'm just
The
gonna
guy
be
that
doing
picks you
stuff
up,
for you.
takes you everywhere.
Yeah, nah.
That's
I'm doing
crazy.
that, I'm your man at that point.
But how do you not know that you haven't been one of those? You ain't never just been
'Cause I
like,
was
I'll bring
hitting
you
them.
lunch or.
He said because I was hitting him.
But you still could be the food guy. That doesn't make
Nah,
you exempt.
I'm
He
cheap.
that's a return on his investment
I'm
though.
cheap. I don't even play like that. If I bought you some food it's because I wanted to,
Okay.
that's it. Not because you asked. If you asked, matter of fact, I don't even want to buy you food because you asking. What? Crazy. I ain't buying you nothing now. You can get some McDonald's or something.
I have a tendency to get friend zoned by baddies, 100%. And then, but the thing is, we always have like a small relationship first, and then it don't work out, and then we're just friends after that. And I'm just like, is it me or what's going on? Like,
I got one. Look. Do you think that people should date within their, I don't even know how to like, their based on how you look, do you think you should date the person based on, how want to say this? Based on how you look, do you think you should date a person within your, I don't even know how would you explain it, look range?
Off your physical appearance.
Because when I say that, I feel like it's so conceited. Like when I think about the baddest chick, like you're not so bad where you can't date him.
right.
True.
But I feel like that still exists in this day and age. Like for me,
Yeah.
you're not gonna see me talking to these because I'm not even finna waste my time.
Facts.
And if I really want to, I just gotta get some money, whatever.
Facts.
Money make you look good anyway after a while.
Right.
But me, I'm a date. I'm within the 7-8. You know, maybe double to a 6 if she good people's. You know,
6.5,
and just
7,
be
8.
cool with that. Some people be like trying to go straight 10, and you like a 5.
No, you know what the thing about me is though. It's like you could be a 10 just off your personality. Like if I'm attracted to you,
that's true.
if I'm attracted to you, even in the smallest way, like you got cute eyes or you got a cute nose, you got cute lips, but you're not like super model status. That's totally fine as long as you got a good personality. Like I like a cute face and the personality will make any girl seem like a 10 to me. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I've dated beautiful women, beautiful to me. So that it's not always about looks for me. It's more about how we vibe and what we talk about. Because I've dated shallow girls before, and the conversation is like, "You're so cute, thank you." Like, so what you want to do? Shoot, I don't know what you want to do. Nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then it's like I've dated women that were, not the type that most men would go after, but we sit there and we have conversations. Like we talk for hours, and
That's the ones I want.
yeah.
So, I mean, 'cause, see, and you, like I said, you the one. I feel like what women and men look at is completely different.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Women be loving ugly dudes
Facts.
because he looked like a man. He looked like a rough man. Like he been doing construction all his life and got a few scratches on his face compared to like the pretty boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you, how would you, how do you like gauge the attractiveness of a man? Like, cause I should have layered the question because I feel like for me, I feel like I'm average, but I do a lot of things and women see that. So it's like, that makes me more attractive to them. Yeah, everybody saying you work hard, that makes them want to like me even more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I say like for some guys, like you be I'd be like, some guys, they be like kind of ugly and they don't do nothing. I'm like, bro, what woman do you think you finna get? Bro, you don't even know how to talk to a woman. That's like the first thing. You don't even know how to properly be like, hey, you're beautiful.
You ain't got no
Like, hey,
teeth.
what's up, mama? Grabbing her and stuff. Don't grab no woman. You know what I'm saying? So I just be like, that stuff be kind of blowing me. But in your experience, like, what is the top two things that you're attracted to first when it comes to a man?
So I will say, as I've gotten older, my type has changed. One of the main things that I do look for is physique. I do like a person that is, little built. I like person that works out because I do work out as well. So that's one of the things. As far as like physical appearance, I can't really say like I ain't looking for no Chris Brown or nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't really say I don't have a type because I've dated like different types of people, but they don't have to be like freakingly like amazingly gorgeous or anything like that. But I definitely do like physique. That would probably be the main thing. Like,
yeah, because I know it's like when it comes to a guy, if a guy got a decent haircut,
yeah,
got a nice build to him, you know what I'm saying? At least got some shaving up. Regardless how he look, he can look decent.
Yeah.
If he just get his hair and and then probably put on something nice.
Yeah. Now keep in mind though, that is just my opinion, because a lot of women would be like, you got to be 6 feet. You know what I mean? And I'm only 4'10", so I don't really height don't really matter to me. I'm like
everybody taller than you.
Yeah, exactly. So as long as you taller than me, that's all I care about.
For sure. I got a couple hitters real quick. Hold on. Who takes a heartbreak harder, men or women?
Men. For the first 6 months, a woman. For the last 6 months, a man. Cause I say that because a woman is
what
gonna.
You mean?
For the
first 6 months, last month.
After a breakup,
okay,
a woman takes the breakup the hardest the first 6 months. She'll cry herself to sleep.
That must be a woman then. Dang.
So, and then after that 6 months, she's like, all right, girl, I'm over him. I'm about to go, do that, And a man, the last 6 months, because he's like, dang, what did I lose? And now he starts reminiscing. So that's when it's like, damn, like, am I going to get her back? And then that's typically when men start going to the gym, because they feel the absence of the woman now. That's my experience. That's what happened to me. That's all I can say.
Because I feel, I'm gonna let you answer before I say something. So, what you think?
No, I agree. I do think men experience heartbreak more than women, because I just posted today that life goes on, finds you a new nigga. So I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like, look, life is short. Maybe I might look at things a little differently. My perspective is a little different, but I do think that men go through heartbreak a little bit more harder than women do. That's just
I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because we're in the day and age now where women don't need us, and then when you don't need us, see, here's the thing.
They don't.
When a woman needed you, it's harder for her when y'all break up
To leave.
Right. But when she don't need you, it's not, because she can go find somebody else way quicker than you can. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You might have got lucky you got her.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, dang, like, I'm never gonna
all
find
she gotta
someone
do
that
is
bad
post
again.
All she gotta do is post a little thirst trap.
Exactly.
Millions of guys in her DMs. A man.
Always someone ready to take that spot.
Any, mini, might, and probably better than you. Like, oh my God.
Facts.
Any, mini, might, they can just pick. So yeah, it's hard. It's very hard, man. So
that's
women, stop breaking our hearts.
Yeah.
That's what. Okay, so my question now. I know you asking questions, but what, as a man that sees what's going on in relationships and the dating scene and how women, I don't want to say have it easier, because y'all have your own struggles, right? But have it easier when it comes to picking a partner, because men will go after a woman. Like we're naturally gonna go after a woman.
Right.
So and then a woman just has to sit back and be like, oh, okay, maybe him, maybe him, maybe him. But a man has to put the time and effort in. Hey, baby, like we gotta be smooth.
That's true.
So, Speed, as a man, when how do I say this? Is it best for a man to work on himself, work on his body, work out in the gym, work on his career, work on his whatever he wants to do, accomplish that no matter how long it takes, and play the field during that whole time instead of being in a relationship? Or do we just be out here like, all right, I'm looking, or do we work on ourselves? Because that's something I have a hard time with, because ever since probably 3-4 years ago, I just keep getting this like voice in my spirit that's just like, work on yourself, and it's like I feel like personally I need to be single and work on myself until I'm the person God created me to be in its fullness. You know?
I look at it like this, because the thing that's causing us to say work on yourself is because we feel like the person that we choose isn't going to love me. And so we need to get out of the mindset that, but working on yourself is very important. If you get to that season, work on yourself. But never shy away from, I tell people, don't shy away from relationships, because you can get so much into yourself. It's like we're put on this earth to be with someone and communicate with each other. So if someone, like maybe the way your ex treated you because you didn't have enough money makes you like, you know what, I'm gonna work on myself and get this stuff going. Well, that's something that if you a person that's well rooted in God, she would build that with you.
He's right.
And she wouldn't be on you about it, because she would also understand that, one, you're a black man. This world is not easy. And she would be riding with you, because here's the thing. I'm not, when it comes to the women I pick, I be like, I picked you because it's like how I pick you is like, you're mine. I'm not with you. There might be a better girl over there and a better looking girl over there, no, you're mine. And whatever comes with you is what I'm for. You know what I'm saying?
Can I just say something to piggyback off that too? I like what you said, because one thing that bothers me, and this is going to sound so bad, but I cannot stand when a man tries to come at me or any type of woman with the whole, I have trust issues. I don't like it. Whatever you went through, I apologize. I'm sorry you went through that trauma, but I'm here now and I'm here to show you something different, and you need to allow me to do that. If you can't allow me to do that, then I don't need to be in your space. I don't need to be in your presence. Like, I feel like the whole, I don't trust people or I don't trust women is a cop-out.
Right.
Whatever it is that you got going on. Maybe you need to heal before you know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't make sense to approach people when you over here still not fully healed or whatever it is that you got going on.
Oh, yeah.
But again,
100%.
I just had to piggyback off that.
Oh, what?
That literally just, yeah.
So let me double down, like, because I get in those moods too. I'm a hustler, and, I'm still not in the position that I want to be. And it's like, you're going to be chasing, man, you don't know where you're going to end up at. Like, look, I think about it like this. People are so worried about your future, which you should be in a sense, but you don't even know if you'll make it there.
True, and tomorrow's not promised.
So find happiness while you can get it. Be smart about it.
Exactly.
Everything that you've learned, be smart about it. So if my woman, she, women, a lot of women date guys because they have a future. They can be with that guy, but it's like, man, help him build that future, and so that when that actually comes, it comes, because we don't know when it'll come. It's crazy how life is crazy. People that are alive really take life
Loosely.
so loose. Like, bro, people are dying every day that had the same thoughts as you. Oh, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. Not even here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so pick you somebody, love them, and ride it out. And it like J. Cole said best. There's no such thing as a life that's better than yours.
True.
He said there's always gonna be a battered chick that's out there on the tours, but you ain't gonna never be happy till you love yours.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
love yours, pick you somebody, settle down with them. If you feel like, oh, you need to be single, it's because you feel like you want to improve yourself so that you can get that person. Well, that person that was with you in the beginning should have been sticking with you anyway till you got to that point.
Right.
So that's how I look at it. If
Okay,
they
yeah.
didn't, then they have a problem with themselves that like they need something. That's why I tell even the woman I ain't say my ex with ex whatever. I tell her I don't get my happiness from you. So if I don't get my happiness from you, then you can't disappoint me. See how that works?
Mm-hmm.
You can't disappoint me. Now, if you do something, I kind of expected it because we're humans. But I'm not disappointed in the fact that you did something because I kind of expected it. And if you wow me, that just adds on. But if I put all my happiness on you, when you fail me, then that's when depression
Disappointment.
comes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't get my peace from you. I don't get my happiness from you.
Yeah.
And when people start to do that, watch how better relationships are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The arguments that y'all have would be so petty at that point because we're just trying to figure each other out. We're not trying to find each other's happiness anymore. We're just trying to figure each other out so we can
Learn about
be
each
more
other.
flourishing in life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, man, it's crazy, man.
Thank you.
Hope that answered, man.
Yeah.
So
No. Yeah.
Cause man, I gotta work out. I gotta get at least 100K before I start dating again, bro. That don't make people change.
No, it doesn't.
What?
It'll be the same situation. Like,
Same stuff. What? Find you
I done love
somebody.
plenty of broke niggas. So.
You can curse, but yeah, but it's gonna be the same stuff no matter which tax bracket you in.
Yeah.
No matter how swole you are,
true.
find you somebody that knows how to love correctly.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, but we're gonna end it off with this one, man. Damn, where is it at? Where is it at? Nice one. It says, do men or women struggle more with commitment? Is it biology or society?
In my younger days, biologically, I struggle more with commitment. I feel like women societally struggle more with commitment, but biologically, men, when they're younger, struggle with commitment, if that makes sense. Because the society we live in has made it so easy for women to be the goal, the prize, and what every man wants. But back in the day when I was coming up, it was all men. Like, men could have this chick, that chick, this chick, because it was before social media, right? So every woman was like, oh, if he got a job, he got a car, he got money, I want him. But now it's like, okay, well, she got a nice body, she got a nice face, she got this on her Instagram, I want her. So it's like it's reverse now. Did I answer the question or am I tripping?
No, I get what you were saying.
Yeah.
Biologically, it's funny that the question even had biologically and
Yeah.
societal wise because
Yeah.
I believe that biologically, guys want a lot of women because that's what we're.
Right.
Correct.
And that almost goes into the societal thing too, because your guys hype you up. Oh, you hear her? Well, I got, you know what I'm saying? Then we got the Muslims. I can have multiple wives and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yep.
So, but what do you think?
I would say yes, a little bit of both. I do think that some men do struggle in the biological aspect, especially when children sometimes can be involved. And then the societal aspect, I do think that men and women struggle in that aspect as well. I will say that to kind of piggyback off what you said, I do agree to a certain extent, but I don't necessarily think that every woman is out here thinking that they're the prize. There are some women that do appreciate a man and, want to obviously say that he's the prize. But I will say this, that in today's society, it's too much bare minimum going on in order for a man to be the prize nowadays.
Oh yeah.
So I can't necessarily say that, it's just only a man is the prize. But yeah, I would definitely say in both aspects, I think that women and men struggle, but I would say men struggle more in both categories.
I'd agree. Maybe not society, because I'm not here to please no other dude. Like,
No.
who cares?
Yeah.
But women, I feel like women are struggle more society, not biologically, but societally, because it's like, they have this high standard. If he doesn't do this, this, and this, leave him.
Yeah.
Well, once you get a man and he don't meet a certain criteria, you out of there. Kind of in these days. So it's like next.
So that goes along with what I was saying about bare minimum. What do you consider?
If a man's working, man, if he working and then he's telling you about what he want to do more, and stuff takes time, bro. Oh my
It does.
gosh, like, and then it's like when you be like, okay, but
What do you consider bare minimum?
Well, I still believe in courting women. I still believe in men
So do
opening
I.
doors. I still believe in men pulling out the chair, and a lot of men don't do that nowadays.
Oh, really?
I still believe in, if you ask me out on a date, now I'm not expecting you to just cover the bill off the rip. Like, I literally will go half with you. I don't mind, but I'm not gonna go into it asking you, do you want to go half? You know what I mean? So because you asked me out, so it's like certain things like that I've experienced where it's given me very bare minimum, where I've had to open my own door. I've had to go half on a bill because the other person didn't have it and didn't want to express that they didn't have it. So
see, I like you
like that is
because
like,
she's like, open my door,
yeah, I still want that. I mean,
pull my chair out, court me.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you need it, I got you.
nobody wants to do that anymore. I'm not going to say nobody, but majority of the men that I do encounter, nobody wants to do that anymore. Everybody wants you to come over to the house. Let's do this. Let's do that. And it ends up leading to me being in your bed, and then I don't get a text back, and then I'm over here being the crazy one. Like, I don't have time for that.
tip, guys, when you go out to eat, get a booth. You gotta open up no chairs. No, get a booth. And then, I don't know, and maybe that's a conviction coming over me because I don't open enough doors and open enough. I hold the door open when we're like going into a place.
See, this is the thing. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick.
Where I'm like, man, get in the car, bro.
I've always.
That's me. I picked you up. What you talking about?
I've always, since I saw this movie, I forgot what it was called. I think it was Goodfellas. No, not Goodfellas. It was a Bronx Tale with
Oh, okay, yeah, I've seen that.
with Robert De Niro and his son. And the guy says, "Listen, when you pick up this girl on this date, lock the door, open her door for her, let her get in, lock the door. On your way around to the other side is locked. Be like, all right, I'm just standing here. If she don't open the door back for you, she not the one." Okay?
But then it's
work, but you
I get it, but it's like I think that's manipulation.
it's psychology.
No, I get it, but it's manipulation because here's the thing. I don't have time to be petty with people, bro. Open the door, bro. Who cares? Like if I'm able to, like, if I'm in thought, I'll open the door. But if I'm just gonna go, I'm like, I'm not always thinking about, oh, we finna get in this car and go. I'm already finna pay for the meal. You want me to do
Nah,
anything?
honestly though.
Sheesh.
Honestly, I don't.
Chill, man.
I don't.
Dang.
I don't want my woman touching no car doors or doors at all.
I'm gonna lock it for you.
I know. I'm a open the car door for you. I'm a open the door when we go out. I'm a pull out your chair and I'm gonna take good care of you.
Every time?
Yes,
Every
every
time?
time,
I need to step
every
it up
time,
then,
I mean,
every
listen,
time.
It's not
I guess
like I'm asking you to run my
But,
mouth for me. Hey,
especially
that's
when,
next.
I'm not complaining.
especially when you're courting a woman.
That's next.
That's what doesn't happen in today's society. Men
Step-
don't court
Lay on the
women
ground so I
anymore.
can walk over you on the pedal, on the puddle. so
But
I don't get my shoes
that's
wet.
what that's why
You're
dudes,
freezing.
that's
Give me
why
your coats.
that's why dudes stop doing it is because they're like, oh,
They got
man,
comfortable.
yeah. And then dudes are like, bro, you opened her car door. What's wrong with you?
I'm
You
not
a-
against chivalry, man.
yeah.
Look,
Chivalry is not dead though. Not when it comes to me.
chivalry's not.
I'm keeping it
dead.
alive
It's
and
like,
well.
That's good.
If you work as hard, boy. If you work as hard as me, boy. I ain't doing. Boy. I need to step it up. I'm not against it. You know, and women, you know, they women find petty things to be loving. Oh, you love me because you opened the door a bunch of times, like so petty.
Yeah,
But
we are.
I mean, hey, if that's what makes y'all love me more, I guess I'll do that more because I want you to love me more.
Get it?
But I just think the door thing is kind of petty. The car door, at least. Sometimes.
Yeah, because a woman can obviously open the car door.
I
That
like
is
it.
true.
I'm
but
driving.
I will say, when you walk in somewhere, that door you shouldn't be
Oh
touching.
yeah, you crazy.
Yeah.
That's great. But here's the thing. Like I said, I'm agreeing to if I can remember right now from this day on to open my woman's car door, I will. But I'm not thinking that all the time.
Right.
But what I am thinking all the time is to open the door to go into a building. Like,
Oh yeah, that one for sure. That one for
That's
sure.
natural
Yeah.
to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I open it for anybody. You know, even just a woman, just a guy too. You know what I'm saying? To keep the door open. You know what I'm saying?
I've had that one in my arsenal for over 10 years, and every time I have this conversation with my partners, they're like, "You open car doors?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like,
And I mean, it's just, to me, it's just common sense.
Open my door, please. Can you open my door?
And no,
That's what-
because I'm busy making you the sandwich. I'm busy making, making sure your kids is good. I'm busy I'm doing all these other things, and the least you could do is open a dang door for me. Like, dang, y'all want wife duties, and then you can't even open a door?
I'm getting
That's
chewed
crazy.
out. I'll be 100 with y'all. I'm getting chewed out in the text messages right now because of this conversation.
Really? See?
"Oh no, oh
They're eating
no."
you up, huh?
Hey, I'm a court. Like I said, I'm a court man. Like I said, it's a conviction. It's a healthy conviction. I'm not against it. I think that's something nice you can do. I think I should buy more flowers and stuff like that.
How do you feel about flowers?
So I'll be honest, I do like flowers, but it is not a deal breaker for me because they die. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, you got to give me flowers every weekend for what? They're gonna die. Like, I mean, I'm just being honest. I don't.
No,
have a
that's
green
why he
thumb.
buy you a vase with some
Yeah.
water, and you get flowers. And when those die, he buy you some more to put in there.
I mean, yes,
when
that
those
is-
die,
that's
throw 'em
So
away.
it's like
not-
like a regular thing, you know. It's like
Yeah, it is
when so
something
you
that
don't
I
let them get to the point where they're ugly. You just replace them, go get some more flowers. Like,
You don't
And-
have to. That's just
okay,
me. I'm not
okay.
gonna press you to go get me more flowers, and that's
Okay.
just me. I do appreciate it, but it's not like I need flowers.
what's one thing that you absolutely need your man to do for you?
To be honest, just the hard labor stuff. I mean, it is not fun being a single woman, having to put together a dresser, a bed, put a tile,
A tire?
put oil in the because I don't know where none of that stuff goes. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
All right.
I don't know where it goes. So, I mean, if you could just do the hard labor stuff, I can handle the rest, literally. But it's hard to find people to do that because nobody wants, and I'm not going to say nobody, but majority of people don't want to do it nowadays.
Men, get off y'all butt. We're going to have to work a lot.
Y'all see this black beautiful woman right here? Y'all need to step it up. Come on now.
Just a
Please
little bit.
please step it up for her. Look at her.
Just a
She's
smidge.
gorgeous. All right, my bad.
Man,
Thank
look,
you.
We've been spitting. It's been a dope episode. Like I said, I like it's just been us two instead of
Yeah.
like four because we had to listen to everybody and it you know what I'm saying? We was able to get more, I would say, intimate within
True.
these conversations when it's a short amount. So because of that, I'm not going to make this the last relationship podcast because because of you people that don't show up.
Don't.
I had 3 people cancel on me, 1 yesterday, 2 today. I don't like that. But I might just, stick with smaller groups. So it can be more personal and stuff like that. One guy, one girl. And man, this was a good episode.
It was.
I hope y'all learn stuff from it, entertain from it. I mean, don't take everything I say serious. I am also trying to bring the comedic factor in there a little bit, but the seriousness at the same time. So chivalry is not dead. Like I said, I agreed to open the doors, and if I remember, a matter of fact, I might write it on my hand, open the car door for your woman, so that I continue to keep doing that. That's what I'll do. And I might go buy some flowers today. You feel me? So, hey, love your woman, man. And then the next podcast, we gonna see what the men want. What we really want. Because I feel like women don't know what we really want. But it is what it is, man. I appreciate y'all for coming out.
Thank you.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Get the host first. You know what I'm saying?
We out of here. Wow.